We've got some people saying it's going to be 5%. We got some people saying it's going to be 25%. You're in the African American community. You're in the entertainment business. What is it going to be?
I'm going to go towards about 25%.
Why do you think that?
Again, because if you do your research and see how much he has done for our community and see what he stands for, then I believe that's what's going to happen. When you do research on the other candidate, again, I wouldn't trust him. That's just me personally. A lot of things that he said in his debates, I mean, give or take, too, people feel uncomfortable with a lot of things that Trump has said,
Right,
of course. But when you look at our state of being for the last 4 years, you could tell he really tried to help the black community and has helped the black community.
And so, I mean, there's a lot of things he's done. Opportunity zones.
Yes.
The STEP Act, justice reform.
Yes.
Prison reform.
And that's a good one. Because actually I did 6 years in prison myself.
You did 6 years?
Yes. I just came home about 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah.
And what was that for?
I actually got locked up. They had me listed under aggravated assault, but I had postpartum psychosis. And I ended up calling the police on myself when I had ended up shaking one of my children, but they living. So I went through a psychological point at that time. The justice system did not have anything set in place for women who suffer from postpartum psychosis, postpartum depression. So, I did, excuse me, sorry. I did 6 years in prison. I actually had to reform myself. They had the STEP Act there and everything, so.
Where were you? What prison?
I was at, sorry, you have
Sure.
You have any water?
Yeah, we'll just.
I was in New Jersey. I was in Clinton, in the Manhattan Correctional Facility.
In New Jersey?
Yes.
Oh, so that's why you were in New Jersey for a while. I
actually was staying out there before the incarceration. I was in, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was in an abusive marriage at the time. And that's what made me move out to New Jersey, was before the abuse. I was getting in a relationship. Then I ended up getting married, and then it turned abusive. And that's how I ended up basically losing my mind. I'm sorry, stop making me choke.
That's right. So one thing led to the other. But the good news is now you're out, and you're continuing with a very successful career. So that's good, right? So it seems like you got your act together, and so when you talk to your friends and family about this election and the choice in front of them, what are they saying?
A lot of people just don't like Trump. Again, something's in my throat.
Yeah.
Again, not based on his job or what he do, but based on how others feel about Donald Trump.
Okay.
I like Donald Trump before he was president.
Just from what he did in the past.
Yeah, he's a businessman.
Right.
I used to watch that show, Apprentice.
Right.
And I really, really, really like Trump.
Right.
And the way he does business. Again, he's straight to the point. A lot of people in the black communities do feel as though some people say you got bad and then you have worse.
Right.
So a lot of people are saying they don't want to vote because they don't know who to vote for or who will really be for them. But I feel as though he's been in office already. We know what to expect from him, and I think we should give him a second chance to run again.
All right, John Fredericks Radio Network, and we're with Misty Blanco. Misty, I really want to thank you for doing this today and what you're doing. Do you have any concerts coming up? What's next?
Yes, I do. I have a Rock the Vote coming up November the 1st here actually in Richmond.
That's going to be what, Monday?
It's going to be Sunday, yes. And I'm inviting you guys out too to
Okay.
go see it, check it out. What I did was come out here. I wanted to have the Rock the Vote, as I was telling you, the edutainment part, which is educate people on who to vote for, not who to vote for. And I ended up getting some upcoming acts here in Virginia. that represent Virginia very well. Some of their names, Grion, you have Tycoon, you have Y.A. King, and you have Kiki and Goose, and a few others. And I have some of my acts coming from out of town, like Young Medina, who's coming from Wisconsin. Then you have Kenya Mir from New Jersey, extras from North Carolina. So we're going to do a great...
Where is it? Where's it going to be?
It's going to be at the Robinson Theater.
Oh, Robinson Theater, cool.
Yeah, and I feel like first we was going to have it at the Hippodrome because, you know, that's an iconic place. But some things in business went wrong as far as he had another party that day.
Right.
So if he would have had my event there, then he would have been over the code for
over
COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we ended up switching venues and having it at the Robinson Theater.
Good. That's I haven't been there in ages. Has that been renovated or anything?
Oh yes, it's been renovated. It's nice. We went in there. It's an iconic place too for the African American community.
I know. And tell people where it is, like where it's located and what time is it?
It's 6 p.m. It's located at the Robinson Theater. It's on Q Street in Richmond, Virginia. Mm-hmm. And I don't know the actual numbers, but I know you could look it up online as far as the Robinson Theater. But it's a masquerade ball.
Cool.
So, yeah, so it's going to be really
I think Kiara's going, aren't you, Kiara? Are you going?
Yeah,
Kiara's going, Farrah's going.
Yeah, I have Minister Khalif as well that's coming out and going to speak of the importance of voting.
Leon Benjamin going to be there?
Yes, he said he's going to be there to speak.
All right, it's going to be cool. He's quite the speaker.
Yeah,
we'll get him
really
fired
is.
up. So you're doing a Rock the Vote rap concert at the theater, at the
the Robinson Theater.
The Robinson Theater. I'm sorry.
It's supposed to be the greatest show on earth.
The greatest. I was just there for some event. It was before COVID. I say just there. It was probably in January or February, and they said they were gonna renovate. It was still nice then, but that's an iconic place. I mean, that's
really
been around a long time.
Yes.
A lot of famous people have been in and out of there.
I know there's something about Bojangles. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're one of the. I think they're one of the sponsors of it, and they did the renovation or paid for it or something.
Or back in the day, who started it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But it's been around a long time, and now if people want to go to that. They want to go to your concert. They want to support Leon Benjamin. They want to have some fun. Rock the Vote. Like, where do they go?
You can go on Eventbrite and purchase your tickets. You just look up the Masquerade Ball.
Rock the Vote.
Yes, Rock the Vote.
All right, it's going to be a fun time. And you really think Trump is going to get 20-25% of the black vote?
I really do.
All right, Misty, thank you for coming in today. I've got a couple requests here. If you wanted to do a few rap lyrics, if your voice is set for that.
Okay.
Go ahead. If you can do it with your cough there.
You said if I could do it with my cough.
Yeah.
My life, my pains for real. I cry these stains for real. I thought about it when I held that still. Don't tap out and be a coward for real. Get your money, it's a couple mil. And how you do it through the pain for real. Cause my life, my pains for real. And if you real, then you feel me for real. Around about 5, I had to follow my dreams. Eating sugar bread, no rice and beans. House full of roaches, so you know what I mean. Smelling like piss, cause I had bad dreams. Mom had me early when she was 18. House full of drugs, cause she hugging them streets. Fiends at the door every time that we sleep. Me, big bruh, little sis, and D. Oh, D was a dog, but my only friend. Till he died on the curb from them wheels that spin. I had to knuckle up with this girl named Jen. Used to call me Nappy till I rocked her chin. My brother said fight or he beat me up. Her mom's at the door, yo, mess her up. She hit like a mutt, but I hit like a bus. A few weeks later, she was found in a dump. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, my heart was touched. My mom's left the house with such and such and never came back, so they picked us up. CPS, man, what the... Yeah, my life, my pains for real. I cry these stains for real. I thought about it when I held that still. Don't tap out and be a coward for real. Get your money, yes, a couple mil. And how you do it through the pain for real. 'cause my life, my pain's for real. And if you real, then you feel me for real.
All right, that is a great rap. Get a big
Thank
clap
you.
here by Misty Blanco. Misty, thanks for joining us, and we look forward to your Rock the Vote concert. And Farrah just caught the end of it, but thank you, Misty. Thanks for all you do. Leon Benjamin thanks you as well, as does President Trump and the Trump campaign in Virginia, which I am the chairman of. Thanks for coming and helping us out. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, John Fredericks Radio Network. We will have a special edition of the John Fredericks Show today, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. live from Washington, D.C. I'm heading up there in a couple of minutes. We'll be at the Breitbart Embassy Live with Steve Bannon, Vox Populi, taking your phone calls, Bannon, for 3 hours. 888-480-JOHN, 888-480-5646. Steve Bannon taking your calls for 3 hours, Vox Populi, 3 to 6 p.m. Right now, Stephen K. Bannon, War Room, Pandemic, right now.
WJFN 100.5 FM.
Thank you.
Great job.
I called the tail end of it. I was on a
I started choking. I don't know what happened.
I was like, where's Farrah? You got me paying back there.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Thank you so much.
Are investigating more than 100 possible
Is
cases.
this for me?
Yeah, I really like Trump. No, that's for my son.
Where is he?
Oh, he's in the car with my
Oh,
yeah. You know he ain't out there by himself.
oh yeah, right. You drove out here. Drove on us.
So I appreciate you having me here. I really like to make history and, you know, want to do something for my country.
Awesome. You see our signs outside? Benjamin Leon?
Yes, I
Yes.
see.
Yeah, and then we had signs.